Ruddy hell, what are they saying now? Hey guys, welcome back to Football Therapy with me, your host Jan. Hope you are all doing well. I really do hope that the home of the champions of Europe. Anyway, welcome back to Chelsea News again, the place here on YouTube where yours truly reflects on the headlines, what's being said about the Blues, giving you my opinion, but of course, more importantly, asking for yours. And in the wake of Romelu Lukaku saying he's staying at Inter, Chelsea are frantically looking for alternatives to help them with their goal scoring problem. I released a video just earlier today talking about certain alternatives that could be interesting, so do go check out that video and learn about certain good value and exciting strikers. But in this video I'm going to be citing two articles from Court Offside referencing two Dortmund players, Erling Haaland, maybe the race isn't dead this summer, who knows, and Jadon Sancho, who I thought was nailed on to go to Man United. Anyway, do subscribe to this channel if you want the daily content. Make sure the bell notifications icon is switched on so that's how you get notified when I upload. Drop a like if you want to show your sweet love and support to Football Therapy, and make sure you check out Football Yannick by clicking the link in the description. My other channel, you might dig it. Alright then, let's get into the first story, and let's talk about Jadon Sancho. Right, Jadon Sancho, an exciting and thrilling young player, of course, England's right winger. Once of Manchester City, went away to Dortmund, took a risk, trailblazed to try something new, and boy, did it work out for the young English attacker. He's been scintillating over in the Bundesliga playing for Borussia Dortmund, got his England call up, and loads of clubs won him, including the likes of Manchester United and Chelsea Football Club. Sancho had an amazing first couple of seasons, but when he didn't get his desired move, he did want to go to Manchester United. He started last campaign quite slowly, but ended up picking up and being immense yet again and helping Dortmund get into that top 4 spot. And I thought it was almost nailed on for him to go to Man United this summer. Now his price would be lowered by Dortmund because, you know, they have to sell him for less due to his contract running down. So I thought that was sort of nailed on, and Man United really do need him. They need him much, much more than Chelsea need him. But if I put my teenage FIFA hat on, I'll go, oh, he's an exciting good player. Sure, we've got loads of wide forwards, but he's a Chelsea fan. He's a boy Chelsea fan, and he's really good. Get him in the squad! Really, we need a central striker. That's what Chelsea need. But we're talking about false nines all over the gaff. Mason Mount could do that, Kai Havertz. You can play Werner down the middle. Giroud and Tammy probably both gonna go. I mean, Hakim Ziyech has surely still got so much to say in this Chelsea team. You know, Hudson-Odoi. For those of you who don't believe Hudson-Odoi is very talented, let me tell you, he's very, very talented. So it makes you think, would I be against Jadon Sancho signing for Chelsea? No, because my inner football fan would be like, this dude's friggin' awesome, and he's just joined my club. Lovely. But at the same time, if I put my sensible hat on, Man United really need him, and he will make them better, and they finish second, and they really want and value him. It just makes so much sense in terms of what team actually... Imagine if you were Jadon Sancho and you felt needed by a club, like you're the missing piece and you get paid loads of money, and they're a big club, Man United, well, you know, the biggest club in England. Let's have it right. Whatever. Maybe not in a few years when Chelsea overtake them with loads of European Cups, but for the moment that's the case. So it's alluring for Jadon Sancho. Let me quote some of the information being stated in the Court Offside article regarding Jadon Sancho. Chelsea and Borussia Dortmund are negotiating the transfer of Manchester United target Jadon Sancho, according to journalist Pedro Almeida. I have no idea who this guy is. The race to sign Sancho looks set to dominate the summer transfer window, with Man United having been considered frontrunners to get the deal done for some time now. It's just so boring, the same player every summer. Come on! As reported by the Daily Mail, and an esteemed publication the Daily Mail is, Man United are hoping to get Sancho through the door this summer. Their interest for the England international is the worst kept secret in the game right now. However, if Pedro Almeida is to be believed, and for the record, is probably taking this with a pinch of salt, Chelsea are now closing in on signing the 21-year-old from Dortmund. Pedro Almeida has taken to Twitter to claim Chelsea have offered €80 million for Sancho, with the two clubs at advanced contacts stage of getting the deal done. Okay. Who the hell is Pedro Almeida? Equally as intriguing is the claim that Arsenal's Bukayo Saka is being considered by Dortmund as a potential replacement for Sancho, were he to depart the club in the summer. It's hard to imagine the Gunners being prepared to part with their prize asset, but if the price is right... That's actually interesting. I do actually find that last bit interesting. Bukayo Saka is the exact kind of profile of player that Dortmund would take. Young, English, exciting. You know, they'd take Hudson-Odoi, they'd take Bukayo Saka, they took Jadon Sancho. Saka is an absolute baller, let's have it right. He's my favourite Arsenal player. I think he's by far the best Arsenal player in terms of young, exciting, talented, dynamic and confident. So that's an interesting part of the story, that it would make sense that they try and replace Sancho with Saka. But at the same time, maybe, I'm just pulling this out of nowhere, you know, you could say something like Hudson-Odoi, Jadon Sancho, swap to Dortmund. Maybe. Making it up, boys. I'm not reading this from anywhere. To be honest, I wanted to cite this article because it has rotated a little bit in the news algorithms, Jadon Sancho and Chelsea again. Therefore, headlines are being generated, and I don't know if there's any truth behind this noise. I can't even be asked really to look who this geezer is who's tweeted that out. But Chelsea have made inquiries about Jadon Sancho before. Would he be the answers to Chelsea's goal-scoring problems? No, he might score 8 to 12 league goals and a good season form in the Premier League. You get him for his assists and creativity on the flank. Theoretically, Chelsea have plenty of that already. So yeah, I mean, half of me's like, get him in, he's exciting, and the other half of me is like, we're trying to build a team here, bro. We need someone down the middle to convert chances in the 18-yard box. Anyway, let me know how you feel about this potential Jadon Sancho story. Let me know if you've read it anywhere, you think this is a credible piece of information. I'd be interested to learn. Alright then, let's switch over and talk about the most exciting young striker in world football, Erling Haaland. Odd how I rarely go to court offside, but 2 articles have caught my eye today, so there you go, double whammy. Erling Haaland is an absolute gunman, he scores loads of goals, he's a beast, his goals per minute is insane. In my last video I talked about Andre Silva, who's playing for Eintracht Frankfurt, scored more goals than Erling Haaland in the Bundesliga, is 25 years old and has got 12 months left on his deal. But because of the Timo Werner effect, no one wants to talk about him. But there's this general feeling, and I understand it, and I'm inclined to agree, that Erling Haaland will score goals regardless. He just looks like he's going to eat your children. Do you know what I mean? He's not there to try and score goals and vibes, he's there for blood. And I'm into that. So let's have a look at Court Offside, see what they're saying re Erling Haaland. Chelsea's priority target for the summer transfer window is Borussia Dortmund striker Erling Haaland, according to Sky Italy reporter Angelo Mangiante. The Blues, who were crowned European champions, say it again, European champions, after a 1-0 victory over Manchester City in Porto, did so without having a striker to be able to find the back of the net on a regular basis. Jorginho was Chelsea's top goal scorer throughout the Premier League campaign, scoring 7 goals, all from the penalty spot. That is, make no mistake, abysmal. And that's what I'm telling you, man. It's bad. It's abysmal. It's really bad. Thankfully, the Chelsea board appear to be on the case. Sky Sports have reported that Chelsea are keen on re-signing Romelu Lukaku from Inter Milan this summer. However, news broke yesterday evening that Lukaku has verbally committed to Inter Milan. If he's a man of his word, he won't be leaving the San Siro. Yep, reported on this this morning. I think it was this morning's video. Go back and watch it. The video where I talk about other strikers. Let's read on. Though Chelsea board are unlikely to throw in the towel in their pursuit of Lukaku as a result of these comments, the Belgian does not appear to actually be their priority target anyway. According to Sky Sports reporter Angelo Mangiante. I'm terrible with pronunciation. That's Borussia Dortmund superstar Erling Haaland. Let's look at his tweet. Romelu Lukaku says he's staying at Inter Milan. Erling Haaland remains Chelsea's main goal this summer. Hashtag transfers. Alright, let's finish the article and I'll give you my comment. Haaland is already one of the most prolific strikers on the planet and looks certain to be one of the best of his generation. But it remains to be seen if this deal can actually be pulled off. The Athletic previously reported that Haaland is looking to secure a wage packet worth £1 million a week, while Dortmund will demand in excess of 150 million to let him leave. While there is no denying what a dream signing the Norwegian could be for Chelsea, it remains to be seen if these sort of figures are achievable. No. Those figures are not achievable. N'Golo Kante is Chelsea's highest paid player, and I think he's on 390k a week. Yes, Haaland's amazing. Yes, goal scorers that come out of premium or whatever. You're not coming to the Premier League and getting paid £1 million a week? You're not. You're not. I think Ronaldo gets that at Juventus maybe, or something. But if you look at the stock prices of the club, that when he joined, he's an institution as a man, a brand, and he is one of the 2 best players in the world. I think Messi might get $1 million a week too. Haaland, yes, you're a young, promising player that's done well in the Bundesliga for a season and a half. Literally a season and a half. And you've done well in, the Champions League. You can't, first off, disclaimer, this might all be nonsense. So I don't want to pretend like this is, gospel and I'm reacting to a statement from the young Norwegian lad. So I'm only reacting to this headline. It's important that you understand that. But if that's to be believed, it's absolutely ridiculous. Fair enough, he comes, maybe he gets 300k a week, which is still mad, still mad. What will Timo Werner be on, who scored loads of goals before he joined? What will he be on, like 180k a week or something? Not $1 million. Anyway, look, it's heartening that Chelsea still think maybe, if the reports again are to be believed, that Chelsea can still maybe achieve getting the signature of Erling Haaland to be a striker for Chelsea. He would solve the problems, I'm pretty sure. I reckon there'd be very little risk in terms of how he just operates on a football pitch. But the figures sound gargantuan. I'm pretty sure Dortmund will look to sell Jadon Sancho over Haaland because I don't think they want to get both out in the same summer, and really you got to sell Sancho now before his value completely depletes. So I think Sancho goes for about 70 million, and then they have to just take the L, and the buyout clause will come in on Haaland. Maybe they sell both. I don't know. We'll have to see what happens, but certainly I would not feel comfortable with 150 million in those wages, should they be believed. Let me know what you think though. Get down in the comment section and express your thoughts on these 2 players. Let me know. Drop a like if you've enjoyed it, subscribe if you're new, and enjoy the football, my friends. I'll see you later.
You ain't so tough with that bad boy tuck. I'ma get it how I'm living, I'ma walk the walk. Outline my lines, I rap through thought. Body bag the verse, outlined in chalk. In my life seen trouble, hustle on the double. Silence on the trigger like my pick got a muzzle. Yo, chick like to guzzle, bad boy stay in trouble. I only love this paper, sorry I don't. I laugh me, baby.